Ooh, football. That isn't going to work, so shut up. I'm going to wrap up now this one, but I'm going to move further into Wales and hopefully there'll be some more shots, there'll be some more vlogs. I don't know, we'll see how the day goes. It's beautiful and I just want to try and make the most of it.
5 minutes later.
Hello, welcome to Nant y Panty, or Pandy, or I really should look at the names of places before I arrive at them, but I'm sure it'll be in the title or something. I'm in Wales. This is continuing from shooting at Talacre. I shot the lighthouse there, and this is later in the day. Not much, about an hour and a half later, and as you can see from this sign, let me just unfortunately show you. See that? It says blah, 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 work in progress, which is not good for me. It looks like the bridge has collapsed here, so hopefully there's a way around. There's a trail, a road that, well, I say road, there's a trail that leads onward, so I'm going to follow it and hope that it in some way intersects the pathway, because I've come here to try and capture the red squirrels that I came, I think it was last year with Louise, and it was fantastic. Caught some red squirrels, I really enjoyed it. And having done the deer shots the other day up at Cannock Chase, I'm kind of inspired to improve capturing animals, our incredible wild life. We'll see how it goes, eh? Okay, I'm calmed down. There's not a problem getting to the path. It's just that bit that's, from the looks of it, out of order. I'm guessing these got hit by storms and floods and all sorts, because there's quite a few areas where all the wooden structures are down. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to just wander this way. I think there's a lovely bit of water running by. I remember seeing this and thought, no compositions here, and nothing's changing my mind right now. Quite pretty though, in a non-compositional way. I've just realised I'd bought MB with me specifically for this particular bit, and I've left it in the car. I'm not super far away, but I really don't want to walk back. And I've got the 70 to 200 on, which for sort of anything mid-range is a fine, it'll be okay, but MB 150 to 600, that's where it's at for bringing in wildlife, really. Do you know, I'll walk on, see what I can find, and if nothing, if my sort of first walk up does nothing, I will go back and get the lens, and then I'll do a second walk. In Wales they have this mad rail system. I think it's called the Festiniog, but this doesn't look like it's there's like a narrow gauge as well, like a pretend railway. I am absolutely being culturally insensitive here, I imagine, but I mean it all in good spirits, honestly. Lovely couple walking the dog just explained to me that the boards on the boardwalk were like literally falling to pieces. So this is why all this work's been done. There's quite a few areas shut off, which will make it a little bit awkward get around. I'm going to go up to the tracks where I'm sure I'm not supposed to go, and see what I can find. Oh, squirrels. Squirrel! Okay, so I saw some squirrels. It's a little bit complicated where I am, but I'll come on to that in a bit. But I've decided to go back, get the other lens, get the beast, because it's like being Mr. Magoo trying to shoot these animals with this, because they're just a bit too far to know that I've got the quality I want. I mean, maybe I have with the megapixel size, but I'm not risking it. So if you're coming to the UK, all right, no, let's not say it that way. Let's do it by country. If you're coming to England, then it's important that you know that when we greet each other, there is a tradition and a ritual. It will go, good morning, and they will say good morning, and that's traditionally the end of the conversation. Now, you may, especially in the Midlands, have someone go, good morning, and they go, good morning, you go, you're all right, or good morning, you're all right, or good morning, how's it going? In Stoke-on-Trent, where I'm from, we say, hey up, how at her 8, but don't worry about that. So But once you say good morning, you're right, you say, yeah, good, Tar, you, and they'll say, yeah, good. That's definitely it. That's legally the end of the conversation. If you go any further than that, that's probably harassment. So don't ever try and, I know what like Canadians are like, for example. Don't try and make a conversation out. We don't give a shit how you are. We just need to do the greeting. So remember that. Now in Wales, the guy, I've just said good morning, and he said good morning, you're right. And I thought, oh, in Wales, do you do the yeah good char, or do you just leave it? Now it's perfectly fine not to reply. Okay, you don't have to reply, but you can add that extra bit. Yeah, I'm fine. Cheers. How's you? And then leave it. All right. If you're in London, that does not apply at all. You must under no circumstances try and engage in any kind of conversation, and if possible avoid eye contact. Southerners are very, very particular about this. If you try and make eye contact, they will call the police, and very, very litigious too. So no good mornings, no right, no how are yous, and if you can, avoid direct eye contact. It gets them very, very nervous. Nearly there. Left half a pasty in the car as well. So I'm going to have that now. Now we're talking 150 to 600 mil. Massive bastard. And I've got me Canon R5 45 megapixel of pure hungry, light loving love. Let's go get these squirrels. Okay, so I found this spot on the railway line, but we're not really supposed to be here, but this lovely lady here is just making sure people don't continue along the track has kind of turned a blind eye so I can do a bit of this. And she's got a bag there, so squirrels have been coming down to the bag, but she's going home. So what she's going to do for me, because she's so kind, is put some nuts in the little holes that they've drilled into the tree. Blue tit just landed on the camera. Let's go and get some seeds. Right, anyway, so that's the situation, that's the setup. I had to go back, get the lens, as you know, so we're all set up here. Going to try and get some video footage. I'm not going to talk about compositions because it's just basically a fast shutter. There's lots of light, so that helps for this kind of thing. And this tree that's sort of coming across, well, it's not sort of, it's coming across the line, is perfect if there's food there for the squirrels to come along and try and grab some food. So, let's see if we get some shots. Now you may recall, if you watched the last video and possibly any other video where I've had to wait for something, my patience is, it's not great, and I like to keep moving, but I'm just going to have to sit it out here. There's plenty of food. The lady's left me some seeds and that kind of thing, and what I'll do, oh, might have one coming. Oh, we've got one. Now I'm not doing photography on this one just yet. I'm going to get some video footage of it, which should be done now. He's gone. Now he'll come back though, because he just got some food, and I got footage of it. So I'm going to switch now. This is the problem. This camera does the best video out of all the recording gear I've got. Bear in mind, I've got like 3 action cams. I've got all the video recording stuff, but it's also the best camera I've got. It's the only camera I've got, so I can't do both, which is annoying. So okay, so that guy, hopefully there's some footage of him, and then I'm gonna wait. He will come back because he knows it's safe. He got here, got some food, and it was no problem. I didn't move an inch from here, so hopefully he's going to come back and we'll get some shots of him. Sitting there eating a nut with his arse directly to me. He's moving. No, somehow he's managing to move along the tree and keep his arse directed towards me. Bloody animals. Got it set on rapid shutter, like really fast. 400th of a second speed. Could do with it being a bit higher actually, but I've really dropped the ISO to try and get this super fine. I could lift the ISO a bit just to get that shutter speed up and just make it sharper, especially as I'm in the lower end on the aperture. Literally still his arse. Come on. Oh, is he asleep? Come on. Ah, prick. place has been really good so far. Talacre in North Wales, just a wonderful sunrise. Here with the Squirrels at the Dingle. And I've met so many lovely people as well who've chatted to me, including a fellow Stokey, because they said good morning. I said, oh, good morning, duck, not thinking. And that is a dead giveaway when you say duck, especially to men, because we call each other duck, especially men. It's a dead giveaway from Stoke-on-Trent. So we just had a great chat. And of course, all these people, well, a lot of these people are either locals or they come here regularly. And they've given me all these fantastic places. I've dropped loads of pins on Google Maps to go and see, and one of them, hopefully, I'm going to check out right now. So, come along. Right, I've decided to press on. I don't know at what point I'll put this bit of the video out, so I'll just assume it's straight after I've been to the Squirrels. But I've just been to Asda to get me dinner. Like a Chinese style chicken. It doesn't taste at all Chinese style. It barely tastes like chicken. Wow, seems like this is going to be a bit of a walk. There's a lane. It's been a bitch to sort of figure out where I'm supposed to go, because there's like a racing track or something over there that I can't go through. But there's a country lane, a dirt track that leads this way. It is a footpath, but no vehicular access. And given the state of it, doesn't surprise me. Just switching hands there. So I've got to walk down here apparently, and then somehow I'll find my way to this place. Where is this place? It's called the Church in the Sea. It does have another name, but I've forgotten what that is already. I'm expecting miracles from this. No, of course not. First time visiting. Middle of the day, really is. Sun's quite high. Beautiful day as well. But you never know, might get something, might be all right. But certainly a good recce, and I can go now and decide whether on my next visit, when the weather is perhaps better, or, you know, I come early or come late, whatever. It's a good experience to come and see it and decide whether it's going to be something I want to add to my portfolio. There you go. But meanwhile, I've got to do this ridiculous walk. Wow, sun is bright. Travelling light for this. I've left MB in the car. Don't need the big lens. I'm not doing wildlife. I don't care what birds are there, if there are any. So I've got the 15-35, 24-105, 50mm. Bought 50mm as well. Not sure if I'll need that. Middle of the day and all that. Bought some filters with me because harsh light. I do have the 70-200. Not sure I'll need that, but could be useful, especially as I'm going to be, probably, if this church is where it's supposed to be, there's going to be sea between us, so maybe reaching in could be good, could be useful. Oh, what's this signpost? Now that says there's a walkway that way. I wonder if I meant to walk that way. I don't know, because it could just take me through. Cow poo. Don't know what to do. I decided to carry on straight on. I'm not going to take that detour. That feels like a side quest, and we're just going after the boss level today, so I'm going to keep going. Looks like I made the right decision. It turns out I can get access to the church. The tide is out, which isn't surprising given that I know nothing about the tides. So yeah, okay, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I've come all the way around the back, but unfortunately I'm quite close to it, and all I can see is the little thing sticking out the top. Like useless. And this is really tough to walk on, and I don't want to walk all the way over there just to try and see if I can get a shot over that wall, so I'm not going to. I'll have to walk around now to where the steps are and just go up to the church. That's a real bitch though, that is. Nah. There's a few people just wandering around it, but they look pretty old, so they're not going to be up there long, I'm sure. This has been a real test of endurance. Really tough going over those rocks, but here we are. Steps up. Already feeling I'm not going to get great photography, but it's going to be nice to visit. Quite nice. I think I'm maybe just overwhelmed a bit that there's a bench, and I'm glad to be sitting on a bench. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, would it be better without the building there and the building there and the car there and the fence and just, you know, the modernity? Yeah, it would be. But you can see why they built this here. Especially from the front. There's a couple sitting quite nicely on the bench at the front, so I thought, oh, okay, but for now I'm just gonna chill, take it in, rest my feet.